All right, interview number 2, as promised, Rick Derringer, Tri-State Supply graduate here, going to be in the booth doing some stats work, helping out Coach Reynolds with the basketball team. You got a son turning 22, a wedding coming up this weekend. Thank goodness you were able to make it tonight.
No problem.
And you and I both, it feels like Friday, but it's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
All right, talk to me about this football team.
Yeah, it just had some tough luck here.
Come on in closer, Mr. Miller.
First 3 games just been tough. I mean, all 3 games have been a 6-point difference. Haven't made the big splash plays that they made last year, but the defense has been holding up. They just got to make the plays when it's time.
This field looks absolutely stupendous, does it not?
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful what they've done down here.
And Coach Cusick, let me tell you something. I've been around going back to Glen Southern. This guy really just brings his A game. I just like who he is.
Absolutely. I was lucky enough to coach with Paul up in Columbiana years and years ago when he moved to town. Reached out to him, welcomed him to the community, and he's been a nice added addition down here. Very, very, very positive. The kids respond to it.
And having TOV here is a really cool thing.
Pretty huge. As everybody knows, it was supposed to be a Friday night game. They moved it to Thursday night so they could televise this live.
Let me give TOV some credit. Come here, Mr. Hillgrove. Get over here.
I had to do a double take.
My man. This is the grandson of The Voice, my dear friend Bill Hillgrove. Here he is. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Rob, how you doing? I'm Jack Hillgrove. Nice to meet you guys.
Listen, Rick, stay right here. Where are you going?
Good.
Listen, his grandfather is truly one of the most incredible human beings I've ever met. Let me fill you in a quick story. So, Joe Frazier's son, Marvis Frazier, is fighting in the Golden Gloves, and I happened to be doing something. I was ringside. And I'm like, there's Bill Hillgrove. I mean, Bill Hillgrove's been a legend forever. And I'm like, younger than him, okay? So I think, can I just like go over and say hi to him? And I did, and he actually spent at least 30 minutes just talking to me on his own dime, gave me all the inspiration and encouragement, and the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. How cool is it for you doing this?
This is awesome. I mean, we do 2 live games every week mostly, and to be able to, follow in his footsteps, do a little football play-by-play, it's a dream come true for sure.
Still hanging out a little bit on 93.7 The Fan?
Yep, part-time, here and there whenever they need me. Special weekend, obviously, for our family, too. He's going into the Pitt Hall of Fame this weekend, tomorrow, actually.
Pitt, West Virginia this weekend?
Yep, he'll be honored, I think, at the end of the first quarter of the game. And he gets to go in with his best friend, too, and the late, great Dick Grote. So that'll be a special night for our family, his family, tomorrow night. We're looking forward to it.
Listen, I absolutely love your family. And one other note, Jamie Ely, who used to be a part of that overnight University of Pittsburgh show, Next Take, she's now spending time in that great community of Steubenville, WTOV. Lots of our alum from KDKA down there. Of course, our program director, PJ Kamanchik, has really brought us some amazing talent behind the glass that makes it all work. And a lot of them, like this man, have matriculated down to Steubenville. I'm so proud of you.
Good to see you.
All right,
Thank
my
you.
man. Take care of yourself.
Yep, absolutely.
Man, I got to tell you, it's like old home week. You guys just keep stirring that
Joe.
pot, don't you? All right, come on. Let's get Jimmy Joe in here. Jimmy Joe, come on, quickly.
Go ahead.
You got to get in here. I got to get in here. Don't make me wait. No editing. Get in here. Let's talk about this football team. Don't go anywhere. Jimmy Joe Savage, always keeping us in focus. Talk about this football team. 2 games, you lose by 6 points. It doesn't get any tougher than that.
No, and it's one play or another. It's a turning point. The one we were on the 1 yard line or 2 yard line, we throw it, intercept it. We lose by 6. It was that's a 14-point swing. So
this is a great rivalry, isn't it, Joe? I'm going to
it's
talk to you
fun.
about that in a minute.
It's fun.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, because there's a lot of, and it's not as, and you can attest that it's not as harsh as it used to be.
It's not.
And that's not a bad thing. That's not a good thing.
Listen, those Hopple wrestling tournaments, the basketball matchups, but it's always been about this thing called football. And still to this day, one of the most amazing things was the fact that Frank Digger Dawson, who is the walking encyclopedia, Mr. Google, everything East Liverpool, especially sports, his kids went to Beaver local.
Yes.
Yep.
Best of both worlds, right?
Yeah.
All right, before you go, basketball season, you're helping out. So give me a little bit. I talked to Coach Reynolds not too long ago. Just give me a little scoop.
Looking forward to it. See what comes on. We got a lot of good players coming back, so I think this year should be a good year, no doubt. And I think Coach Reynolds is on top of things. Started conditioning, had some nice turnouts so far. Of course, a lot of those kids are playing football, so not a full house yet, but I think we're going to be just fine.
All right, listen, Digger here yet?
Is he? I haven't seen him yet.
I feel him. He's in the building. They just started playing play music. That's for his entrance. All right, we're going to get Coach McKenzie and then wrap this thing up so they can play some football. Jimmy Joe Savage, Rick Derringer, your Pratt Pack tonight.